name is Dr. Stephanie Minchin. I'm a clinical psychologist, yoga teacher, and I've also trained in yoga therapy. I'm here today to share with you an exercise in aid of World Mental Health Awareness Day, which was a few days ago, and as part of the More Yoga and MoreMind project, we've been running a mini-series to promote positive mental health and emotional well-being. So I am going to share with you one of my favourite techniques from a therapy called compassion-focused therapy. It involves really trying to quieten down that inner critic, soothe the nervous system, nurture ourselves, learn kinder ways of talking to ourselves, just smaller acts of kindness, because what we do know is that being compassionate not only extends to other people but also towards ourselves. And also like to highlight actually about mental health in general is that it's like a continuum. Sometimes we are functioning and thriving and happy and content, and at other points the world can feel really overwhelming. We may feel depleted, discouraged, really struggling in all areas of our life. And that's a fluctuation. So at any given point, we might be thriving or we might be experiencing difficulties. This is really a question about not what's wrong with you, but actually what's happened to you. And the more that we can understand what's been going on, the more that we can seek to address and make change, either through our thoughts, feelings, actions. So the exercise I'm going to share with you, as I said, is about building inner compassion so that we can learn to catch out those negative thinking loops, silence the inner critic, and be kinder and more compassionate towards ourselves. The exercise is a guided breathing and visualization exercise. So if you'd like to sit comfortably to start. So find a comfortable seat. That might be in a chair, it might be looking a bit more yogic on a cushion, cross-legged, as you wish. Okay, so close down the eyes or lower your gaze. Let's start by taking an inhale through the nose. And softly a long exhale out the mouth. Doing that twice more. The in-breath comes lightly. The exhale is long and soft. And a third time. Allow the body to soften. And firstly, being an observer of the breath. And see if you can observe not from a thinking or mind place, but allow the observation to come from the body. How the breath feels as it journeys through the nose, into the chest and the belly. And allow the breath to move in a way that's without force. Imagine that the breath and the body are having a little dance together. The breath is breathing the body. The body is breathing the breath. And know that this breath is one to soothe, one that's warm, caring, nurturing of the body. Allow every breath that arrives into the body to be one that's filled with an essence of nurturing kindness. And as you allow the breath to settle, in your mind's eye, I'd like you to imagine a person in your life. It might be past, it might be present. Someone that has been kind towards you. A person who has showed you care and love. And maybe the person that comes to mind has a sense of wisdom. Really, in your mind's eye, build that image. What are their qualities, their facial features? What are they wearing? Where are they? And perhaps as you start to build and detail the image of this kind and caring person, start to really imagine the warmth they offer and their qualities. And as the imagination allows the mind to bring more detail, this kind, caring person, perhaps the corners of your mouth start to lift. In an acknowledgement of this person who offers you kindness and compassion. And as you sit and be with this image, I'd like you to imagine the words this person would say to you. Maybe you're going to them for advice in a time of need. Maybe just to know that you are enough, that you're doing okay, that you've got this. What would this person say to you? And invite them to say it. Allow their tones, their voice to land in a way that you can really, really connect with their sentiment. And as the words land, allow them to drop down into your heart. And with the words in your heart, allow the soothing breath to expand and meet them there. And now returning to the breath, just allowing the image in the mind to fade until next time you recall it, thanking the person for showing up, thanking them for their wisdom and care, their words and sentiment. And with these words now in your heart, breathe into that space for the next 3 breaths. Allow the warmth and kindness to soak up. And when you're ready, perhaps taking a deeper, fuller breath into the belly. And slow, long exhale out the mouth. Gradually flicking the eyes open. Maybe you're just looking around the room to connect, come back into the now. Okay. So I hope that brief exercise has enabled you to connect with a compassionate image. So sometimes we find it hard to give ourselves words of encouragement or self-soothe, yet this is the idea that we can recall or connect with someone in our life who offered us kindness and care in a way that we can carry their wisdom forward with us. And actually, just as we were ending that exercise, I got a text off my grandma. I could see. And it's not about the text off my grandma, it's about, actually, for me, my grandma is a compassionate image. So certainly a smiling, lovely little face that I bring to mind whenever I need it. So I hope that has offered you a little gift to round up our Mental Health Awareness Day programme. As I said, mental health is something which is an everyday, daily conversation. So Liz and I run together the MoreMind project. We'll be offering lots more events and courses. And one course in particular that I'm running is Yoga and Psychology, Cultivating Compassion. It's a 5-week online programme, 2-hour sessions, starting next week on the 21st of October. If you're interested, follow the link either in my bio, which is at the Yoga Psychologist, or look on the More Yoga website under the MoreMind tab. If you have any questions about the course, this is a bit of a taster really, it's the kind of thing that we'll be doing, but do just drop me a line at the Yoga Psychologist. I hope you've enjoyed the exercise and I'm sending you lots of lovely wishes.